The reality is that not only is evil dynamic, manifold in itself, but the causes and the roots of evil are always changing and basically shifting themselves from something to something else entirely, so that evil always prevails and evil is never able to detect us, or we are never able to recognize and realize as to what evil is, what it means to think, to say, to do evil, and what are the genuine source of evil in ourselves, because evil is always inward. It's rarely external, although it appears and it emerges in front of ourselves. It appears to be external to us and therefore also outside of our control or removed, divorced from our mindset and control, desire, demand, anyways. But all evil essentially is inward, just as desire, temptation, lust are different subtle evils, just as power and wealth, riches are supreme and superior forms of evil that always domesticate, enslave, control not only the man in his entirety but also his personality, action, behavior, habit, all are enslaved, controlled if he refuses or if he fails to control, moderate, domesticate his obviously powers, his faculties, his lusts, and so on and so forth. So definitely there are many evils, there are many causes and roots to evil, because all the people are fundamentally different from each other, because all people have different goods and evils inside of themselves. They have the different capacity and capability not only for the execution of goods, the actualization of the virtues, authentic things which are unimaginable, but also for the execution, exercise of the unimaginable, unfathomable, undesirable evils as well, because we naturally have the capacity for both good and evil, or we don't, because it's the ignorance, it's lack of information, knowledge, it's the absence of self-awareness, self-knowledge that makes us evil, that makes us do and commit all the evil actions, behaviors, habits against the others, to oppress them, to exploit money, riches from them, to manipulate their perception of reality. So definitely our brain is like an empty computer. We are always empty from the birth, because education makes us stupid. We are at least ignorant, but we must try to overcome or deal with our inevitable ignorance, although it cannot be completely overcome, because complete knowledge isn't possible. We cannot have all the knowledge that there is or that there isn't, but definitely we can work upon our ignorance, we can improve upon our mistakes, problems, failure, by owning, acknowledging our internal problems, and by building inward significance and inner compasses, by actualizing our ambitions, making the unconscious conscious, interior the shadow. So there is a lot of good things we can do inwardly to improve our outward external reality, condition, relationship